Hello everyone, it's been a month since my last video and I keep saying it, but a lot has happened since then because when you start taking actions, you see changes happening fast. Now, these changes aren't necessarily monetary gains or material success, but changes on how I see life, how I live life, and experience life in general. I've been making this video for a few weeks, but I want to pull the trigger now. My goal with this and all the other videos coming up is to document my whole journey, because what I've found after talking to a lot of successful people and after seeing a lot of successful people, just looking at other people, is that they get so lost in the goal they don't realize the real reward, which is the path. Like that, this might sound cliche. Yeah, everyone's in for my money, everyone's in for this success, this empire, but once you get it, it's too late to enjoy. Like, no matter what, like, yeah, it takes you like 6 7 months to hit 10K a month, but once you hit it, there's a bigger goal. There's always a bigger goal. Like, even if you're a billionaire, there's a bigger goal. Why does Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, why do they wake up every day? They got so much money because they have a bigger goal, and that's what keeps them pushing. But if they get stuck on the goal, like, they'll never really enjoy life. Now, yeah, most people say, oh, you shouldn't be enjoying life, you should be working hard, which I don't agree. Well, it depends on what context you're coming from. If you're coming from a context where you've seen people enjoy too much and not work hard at all, that's bad. But if you work hard and enjoy the hard work, it's good. Like, you don't have to enjoy the success because you can't really enjoy the success. And once you start enjoying success, it just goes away. It's just a momentary success, like feeling, I guess. I mean, I personally haven't been to that place, but I know how much that must feel, and I've talked to, like, not talked to, but I've seen hundreds talk about it, the same thing. You become a millionaire, you become a billionaire, whatever that is, you become multi-millionaire. You're like, okay, I got enough money, I want to stop working, and then stop working, they start enjoying this and that. After a year or two, they just feel vague because they've already experienced everything. Like, there's nothing more to experience, like, there's nothing new. Private jets, got it. Private yachts, got it. A trip to Bali, they got everything. So in like the first 2 3 years, it must feel amazing. Oh, this finally got it. But after that, there's nothing really new, and that's the beauty with falling in love with the journey, because there's always so much new every single day, because you're always chasing a bigger goal. And when you start enjoying the path to that bigger goal, there's always new, because the thing you did to make a million won't be the thing you do to make 10 million or even 2 million. Like, even though it's just like 1 million ahead, it's not the same thing. Yeah, you might have to be like, you have to do it bigger. It's a different thing to just it's a different thing to send 1,000 emails and 10,000 emails a day. It's completely different, even though most people might say, oh, just like scale it up. You just can't scale it up when you're in that big scale, right? So it's just how it works. Now, this whole video is going to be a daily series where I go over everything that happened in the day, what I did new to, like, every day to get where I want to, instead of just the daily task like calling the leads, looking over client ad accounts, talking to the clients. Yeah, that's great, that's what helps. But what did I do new? What did I try new? Maybe I tried a new VSL, maybe I tried a new sales system, maybe I went over and tried the new automation, whatever that is, that helps me get faster, because new is always better than better. Yeah, I can do better calls, yeah, I can do better sales process, but if I have something new, that'll help me tremendously. Now, in two ways, in a positive and a negative ways, but if you frame it right, it's both in a positive way. If it goes all good, boom, I got something new that crushes it, nobody's doing it, no saturation, that's only up to me. Probably 10 other guys who had the same idea did it, probably 5 of them succeeded, maybe 2. I'm way ahead, I got a competitive advantage. But if it fails, I know what not to do, right? Most people, like, ignore this. Like, when they fail, they did not fail and they did not, like, not get it, but they eliminated one more option. So it's like, if there's 10 ways to be successful, let's say there's 10 doors in front of you and there's only one that'll make you successful. For every door you open that does not kill you, you have one less to go through, right? If that makes sense. Because a lot of people they open one door, it doesn't work out, boom, it's not for me. Or maybe 2 doors, 3 doors, boom, it's not for me. But if you frame it in a way that you know there's only 10 doors and one of it has succeed, like success is guaranteed, time is not. This, once you realize this, it's so much easier to like just do hard work, because success is guaranteed. Like there's one door guaranteed, but it may be 10 doors or over 50 doors. But if you want it bad enough, because most people don't want it bad enough. If you want it bad enough, you're willing to go over those 10, 50, even 100 doors. Now if you're like lucky, which doesn't exist, luck doesn't exist, it's just that the more you do, the more chances you are to succeed. Like, yeah, you might get lucky and then just find success in the first door, but someone else would have found the same door. It's just it would have taken me 5 doors, right? So luck does not exist. Like if let's say I found success in out of 5 doors, someone else did in 10 doors. That does not make me more lucky. And then someone else who only like went up to 2 doors might be like, oh, you're lucky, you found success, but he doesn't know that I went to more doors than him. I just had more chance of success. That's what luck is. Luck is having a better chance of success, and nobody gives you that chance. God does not give you, destiny does not give you that chance. You do. Your actions do. So the more you put yourself out there, the better your chances of success, right? So again, back to what I was saying. So I'm gonna try something new every day that will help me get to where I want faster. And what I did in the day that I shouldn't have, maybe I slacked off a little bit, maybe I played some games with some friends, maybe I just played the game alone that I shouldn't have done. I'll just talk about it in this video. And also what I didn't do that I should have. Maybe I should have called more leads that I didn't do. Maybe I should have made a video that I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have done this that I didn't, right? So once I do those things, I'll be talking not to just myself, but once this video is public, it will be to everyone, right? So there will be a social accountability when I'm doing this. So everyone watching this video, even though like only 5 people might watch this video, like if I say those things out loud, it's embarrassing. Like no matter what everyone says, like not doing the things you should do and doing the things you shouldn't do is embarrassing, for me at least, because I know that's holding me back, and that tells me that I don't want it bad enough. And when someone tells me that, hey Asim, you don't want it bad enough, like I'm like, hey, I want to be a millionaire, but someone's like, no, you don't want it bad enough, you're just riding the waves. It hurts, it's embarrassing. So when I tell this to myself, it's me telling myself that I don't want it bad enough, and I know that I want it really bad, and that's why I know that I will succeed. I don't know what time, maybe in 1 year, maybe it'll take 10 years, but again, I'm here for the journey, I'm not here for the success. So again, success is guaranteed, time is not. So I'm going to be here every day and just documenting this whole process. And this is more like a video journal. Everyone does some kind of journaling, maybe it's through text, maybe it's on a computer typing out notes and whatever. For me, I just decided this is going to be my journal. Like this will help me hopefully connect with more people and help me keep myself accountable. And and I don't expect it to be super interesting like every day. Like not every, that's the whole point of this like series, is like to show everyone that it's not interesting. Like not every day is interesting. Like even if I'm making money or not making money, it's not interesting every day. Yeah, some days I might close some clients, or some of my clients might get great results, but some days or some weeks I might close nothing. Or maybe my clients are getting set results, maybe something else is happening. It's always the ups and downs, and most people in today's industry only see the ups, nobody sees the downs. So I'm here to show you the downs and the ups, and to show you that if I go down 10 times, I'll go up once, but that once will put me 10 times ahead of where I was before, if that makes sense. Because let's say I'm in step 10 and I go down 10 times, just one step at a time, so I'm like at step 0. But if I go up once, I might go up like 20 steps, so I'm already 10 times, like twice ahead of where I was before, right? Or maybe I might go up 50 times, 50 steps, right? So that's what the whole journey is. Like the more downs you stack, the bigger your ups get, right? The more downs you stack, the bigger your ups get, because you climb your downs. Like nobody sees it that way, I see it that way. Each downs I take is a step, like one down, boom, step up, I'm up, up, up. That's how it goes, right? Every time I fail, if I fail and I don't die, I get better. That's how I see it. Like if I don't fail and I don't die, like of course if I fail, something happens, I die, boom, it's done. But if I fail and I don't die, I just I just like, I could either quit, which I know I'm not going to do, or I could be like, oh shit, this is something I shouldn't have done. I'll not do it. Or maybe this wasn't the right time to do this thing. I learned my lesson. Boom, one less option to go through, one less door to go through towards my success. Because I know my success is one in however many doors. So every day I make a mistake, it's one door that wasn't the right thing. So I keep eliminating my options towards success. So I just get really close to it. That's how life works, and that's how luck, as everyone says, it works, right? So, and that's what keeps me pushing every day. Like, there's so much time, but also so much to achieve. Like, I'm just 17, and if I think about it, I have a whole life ahead of me. Even if I live only up to 68, I have like 3 more 17-year lives to live. Like 0 to 17, I lived it. Whatever's done, like, has been done. I did some bad stuff, I did some good stuff. I'm here, but I still got 3 more 17-year lives to live, and that's a lot. Like, for the first 17 years, I was just a toddler. I didn't know anything. For the first, like, probably 9 years, I couldn't speak good. I wasn't conscious. I wasn't really smart, right? And then for the now think about the next 3 17-year time frames. If I only die at 68, that will be so much valuable. Like, that's so much time. But most people get stuck in this dilemma. It's one of those two things. It's either they're like, oh, there's so much time, oh, I have like 3 17-year-old lives to live, I can do it, I'll just do it later. Maybe like, I'll hang out this year, I'll do college for 4 years, there's so much time. That's one dilemma they get stuck on. They never do it. There's always more time. Like, because you don't know when you'll die. You genuinely don't. If you're 68, you might be like, oh, I'll live up to 100. If you're 100, you might be like, oh shit, if I live up to 100, why not just 10 more years? It's possible. You never know when you're gonna die. I might die tomorrow. I'm saying if I live up to 68, I have 3 more 17-year lives, but I might die tomorrow. So everything I do today counts. Like, and that's why I talk about like falling in love with the journey. Because if you die, because I know if I die today, I won't have any regrets. I won't. Like, even though there's so much more to achieve, if I die tomorrow and I'm in my last breaths, I'll probably be like, I wish I lived longer, but I won't have any regrets, most likely, right? And the other dilemma most people fall on is there's so much to achieve, I can never get it. They're like, oh, there's this to do, there's this to do, there's this skill, that skill. But if you see both of those dilemmas in a different frame, if you make it positive, here's what it comes. There's so much time, but also there's so much to achieve. It creates for a perfect combo. Like, yeah, there's so much time. Yeah, you got 50 more years to live, which you probably might die. You might die tomorrow. Nobody knows, right? But there's also so much to achieve. So instead of looking at both separately, it is a different thing. Oh, there's so much to achieve, I can't do it. Or, oh, there's so much time, I can do it later. If you mix it, it creates for a perfect combo, because now you can see it differently. Now you can be, okay, there is so much time left in my hand, but there's also so much to do. I can't be wasting any time, right? I can't waste any time, because yeah, there's so much time, but also there's so much to do. So I just divide like how much to achieve and how much time I got, and each unit of time needs to be productive this amount of time. And for me personally, of where I want to go and the amount of achievements that I need to get to there, divided by the time I have, it's a lot. And I can do it. The productivity that I need to have, I can do it. I just need to stop being a bitch, right? That's what it is. I should stop being lazy, and I can do it, right? So that was just this first video, just me going over what's been up, what I want to do further. There's no journaling in this one, because if I'm being honest, this month hasn't been the best for action taking. Like, I've been slacking off, I've been making excuses of my time zone, this and that, but I know deep down, if like there's someone else in my same condition doing the thing 10x harder, so it doesn't make for an excuse. If someone else can do it, why can't I? We have the same body. Yeah, he might be taller, shorter, he might be fatter, or like stronger, whatever it is. We have the same body, we have the same brain, we have the same organs. Yeah, I might need to train for it, but hey, if we have the same body, if he trained for it, why can't I? Unless he's like some alien, which again doesn't happen, I can do it too, right? So just that was the whole video. So I don't really have much journal on this one, because I haven't been doing much. It's brutally honest, I want to be completely vulnerable on this one. I'm not the guy right now, at least not the guy who works 14 hours 15 hours a day. I'd love to be, yes, I'd love to be, I'm not that guy right now. I don't want to brag, I don't want to flex me sleeping 6 a.m waking up 5:50. Doesn't work. I sleep a lot, I've been sleeping a lot, I've been slacking off, I've been doing stuff here and there, but it's not what I want to be doing. I want to be full on, so that's why I made this video. So I'm like, because this is more not like me to you, but me to me. Like, I'm looking at myself, I'm looking back on this, I'm talking to this to myself. My brain is just rendering all of this information and being like, okay, this is what's happening, this is what's to be done, right? So that really helps me a lot. So that was the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe it was boring, maybe I just talked a lot, doesn't matter, but this video is for myself. Maybe if you got something out of it, that'll be really good. If you can, just let me know. You can always DM me on Instagram or Discord. I'll be always there to help. I don't want to be I don't want to be as much active, but I love to help, so feel free to DM me or something. I'll probably be somewhere around here. Have a good one.